Good morning, guys. This morning I would like to start by quoting one of the most famous phrases that one time Bill Jackson said. For those of you who don't know him, he's one of the most famous basketball coaches in the world. He was part of the gold age of Red Bull's team when Michael Jordan was part of that, and currently he's serving as president of New York Knicks team. I would like to start with this quote because, in my opinion, this phrase summarizes really good what we are going to talk about today. So, one time he said, the strength of the team is each individual member, and the strength of each member is the team. What does it mean? Well, we can all have really good people and employees at our companies and current projects, but it's actually the group of those people who makes our projects look really good, and our companies as well. So knowing that fact, a team is only as good as its members, and most people want to be great at what they do. Why is this? We have many reasons, but I put in here 3 of them. The first one could be to earn enough money or to live well. It sounds not that good, but it's valid. The other one, to make their family feel proud. And the third one, that is my favorite, to make a difference and inspire other people as well. What's the problem we have with the people trying to be great at what they do? The first thing is that very few have a clear career path of how to get there. And the second one, and that it's a real fact in our companies, is that they might not feel like the company expects them to succeed. So this is even worse than the first one. Why is this so? The first reason is that they don't have clear career paths defined. This is a big problem, especially because for all of us as leaders, dealing with people every day is already a difficult thing. And besides that, trying to make sure that they are on the right career paths, especially if we are part of a big company, is even more hard. One of the things that can actually complicate this more is that we need to make sure that we have enough projects for them and that we have the right projects. Because sometimes if we have someone working on a project and they might feel that they are bored on that project, but we cannot move them either to a new one because there's not that chance. So we need to really make a good effort to try to accomplish this. In your company or at your projects, you can actually ask your people, when you ask them why they are trying to find another place to work, you will see like 3 different things, or they might say 3 different things. The first one is that they are not happy with their current career path, maybe because it's not clear enough. The second one, they are looking for new experiences or challenges, and probably the current project where they are working on doesn't allow this. And the other one is that they are looking for more benefits or better benefits and incentives. The other reason is that we can have rivalry among teams. This could be, for example, when we have a very big project and we can split them depending on the technology. So we can have, for the same product backlog, we can have a web application, an Android application, and also an iOS application. From my experience, I can tell you that one time I was working on a project, and at least the iOS team got a previous code that came from a different group of developers, not part of our company. But Android team needed to start the same application. It was a gaming app, and they needed to start this from scratch. So even when they all had the same deliverables, it was harder for iOS team to become familiar with the application because they were not used to the code that the other developers did. And besides, we were using a technology that was easier to implement with Android than with iOS. So we had a conflict because Android guys were developing something and the application was working good when actually you were testing to play between Android devices, but it became a problem when you were trying to test the application for a user that is using Android and another one using iOS. So Android team was really upset because they needed to change things just to try to make the application work perfect for iOS. Just because the library that we were using for the platform